Welcome to the old community center. We're inside the front room here. Those of you who remember, they had this fireplace in here. And yes, that is yellow paint on here. I did not paint that. The previous owner painted that. Something kind of neat here. Sign dedicating this as a historical site. Those of you can remember, that used to be the ticket booth there. Now, the previous owner, she turned the offices there into a men's and women's bathroom. Let's take a look inside the old gym, shall we? The previous owner, she had attempted to do a skating rink in here, but never took off. This is the auditorium / gymnasium that I wanted to turn into a theater for movies and for live entertainment, because a long time ago they used to host events here with entertainment. If you see up there on the stage, I've actually seen some records where Hank Williams came here and performed a long time ago. There's a company in New Jersey that makes these industrial styrofoam risers that I wanted to have installed in here for seating. But unfortunately, that hasn't happened yet. Those are some theater seats that I bought that are in storage here at the moment. And you look up there, there's the old seating for whenever this was just the gym. Yeah, pretty neat though. They don't build them like this anymore. You take a look up here on this stage, big old stage. And I got a movie screen that'll fit in here. It's almost as big as this entranceway here. Now, I know there were some people that were interested in seeing the resident area where the firemen used to be, so let's head on up. They definitely must have been in shape, because believe me, there's a lot of steps in this place. So here we go, up the steps, and another flight of steps. And here we are. A little dark because there's no electricity in here, but I have it covered up. That's where the fire pole was. I want to make sure nobody fell through it, so it's covered up. But I was told the men used to sleep up here. Here's where they had their kitchen area. And they had a little bitty small bathroom in here with a shower. But that's pretty neat, though, that they got to be here. And well, let's go take a look down this other area here. Here's an upper view of the stage area. Now, my dad said when he came here back in the day, they used to have wrestling mats up here and you could wrestle. Now, this is neat here on the second floor here. It's a changing room. They got lights all along here like this. And I guess at one point they had mirrors. I got a bunch of mirrors I want to install in this room. And there's another room just as identical downstairs that we'll go take a look at. A lot of neat history in here. Makes you wonder how many of you came here and viewed this place. Now, right over here, like I said, off the stage, is another one of those rooms. Pretty neat, though. Places where they could do their makeup or whatever. I guess they held curtains up on these rods in this one. Pretty neat. But here's a view of the stage. A little bit of the old stuff still left here from, I guess, when they did shows here a long time ago. I don't know too many people that actually know anything about any shows that were done in here. Pretty neat history, though. Big old wooden doors there and another flight of steps. Fortunately, you can see here where the gym floor got ruined by the weather through some rotten doors here. We've had it for several years now. COVID really set us back where we couldn't do anything. Now, this is kind of interesting. I'll show you up here where the bleacher seating is. Now, see, you went up these flight of steps on this side or the other side, and this here is the west side. And you look here, you get here, and like, wait a minute, there's no steps. You literally had to stretch your leg super high off the floor to there to get up on here. But if you go to the other side, it's a little bit of a walk. We're walking. We're almost there. You get here and you come up this side, and there's like one little step, but then you have to go up super high on these. And that's just, I don't understand how that was even allowed back in the day. I know a lot of safety rules are really different. I really, really wish I could get this place up and going, but for some reason, if you're not part of a certain clique in Centralia, you're nothing. And that seems to be the story of me. This place is in a TIF district, and we approached the city, and there was a woman working for the city at the time, and this was before COVID, and we were going to get the money to move forward. And a few weeks went by, we were in contact with the lady, and she got terminated. And the last thing she said to me is that they'll never let me get to do anything with this building. And that was the last thing she said to me. I've talked to the city multiple times, jumping through their hoops, one thing after another, and here it sits. And it's ridiculous that they don't let people do anything. Last time I talked to them, they told me that the only way that they would give me the TIF grant money is that I would have to have local contractors fill out the proper paperwork in order to get the funds that showing that they were going to do the work. But unfortunately, not a single contractor in the city of Centralia will give me the time of day. They can't even be courteous to say, well, Mr. Qualls, we're not interested in doing that. It's ridiculous. I've approached every single one of them. Now, there is one group here in town. I understand why they don't want to, because they were doing some work for the city for the old theater, and they never got paid by that theater board, so they end up suing the city. So I understand why they don't want to deal with that. But I don't understand why these professionals can't be courteous and just say, well, I'm not interested in that project. We've attempted to do some GoFundMes, but nobody was interested. Maybe we'll get it up and going, maybe not, but I just thought some people might be interested in the history of this old place. You take a look right here, this is a very, very old ladder that was in this place. And as you can tell, there are no basketball goals anywhere. The previous owner took them down. I mean, it's hard to see here. That's a black ceiling. That's the only one that's left, but there's no way to even get it down, and there's no basketball goal on it. It's just like the frame. But this is a part one of the old community center. I just thought people might be interested to know. Be really nice to turn into something again. I still would like to see it turned into a theater. We don't have any place to go and watch shows. And I wanted to show old movies. I wanted to do live entertainment in here, whether it be singers or comedians or even magicians. It'd just be nice to have something in this town. Well, I'll show you folks another video another time. Until next time, have a good one.